What is up? Happy New Year. In this video, I'm going to be ranking my top sneaker pickups of 2024. So last year I actually had a pretty good year when it comes to sneakers. A lot of dubs on the sneakers app, surprisingly. A lot of Kobe's, which is always good news. And yeah, we'll see what I got and how I'm ranking them. So I have 8 sneakers, 7 of which I bought on my own, and 1 of them was a gift. The brands are pretty limited, to be honest. Mostly Nike and Jordan, with I think 1 other non-Nike Jordan brand, but that's just kind of the shoes that I like. In 2025, I'm probably gonna be buying less shoes, but we'll see. There's gonna be a lot of Jordans dropping and a lot of Kobe's dropping, so hopefully we can stay disciplined. But starting off with sneaker number 8, actually, it's going to be the Air Max 1 Poly. So I pre-ordered them. I think they're like $150, and they are 8th on the list because I don't have them yet. So they're supposed to come next month in February. The pre-order was around October, I believe. So yeah, a little bit of a wait. I never had a pair of Air Maxes, and I've always wanted to have one in my rotation. So honestly, I kind of dig the design. I like the 8-bit, the low poly kind of look. In general, like if you see my art in my gym, maybe I'll show it in the B-roll, but it's mostly made up of triangles, and it kind of has that similar feel of being very low poly. So that's kind of stuff I'm into. I've always wanted a pair of Air Maxes, and they're kind of defaulted to number 8 because I don't actually have them, but when I get them in, hopefully next month, I can make a video about them, and yeah, I think I'll enjoy them. So starting off with, I guess, number 7, these are actually DS. So they are the Air Jordan 1 Lows in the Mocha colorway. The Air Jordan 1 Low black toes were actually probably my most worn sneaker off court last year. So I really like this silhouette. The low is a lot more rockable. I was very close to actually returning these, but my wife was like, you know what? It's actually a pretty good colorway, very neutral, so I think you should keep them. So I ended up keeping them. The quality is pretty nice. The leather on these shoes I've come to enjoy, so I will probably be rocking these this year at some point when I want a more neutral outfit. But yeah, number 7 is the Air Jordan 1 Low in the Mocha colorway. All right, on to number 6. This might be a little controversial, but this is where it landed. The Venice Beach Kobe 8s. So I did hit on these on the sneakers app, which was a big surprise. I never owned any of the original Kobe 8s, but I did get to play in my brother's Christmas pair that he has. They could have did a lot more with the Protro aspect of these shoes, primarily in the cushioning. So I think the best thing about the shoe is, of course, the colorway, very loud, very iconic. And the other thing, it being very light. So very lightweight, pretty minimal tech. This tongue is super thin. So as far as like how I plan to use the shoe, probably mostly if I'm playing back row or maybe if I'm setting. But if I'm going to be hitting at all, then I don't reach for this sneaker unless I find a way to get a drop-in midsole that fits these, that has at least 4-foot zoom. Like, dude, just put zoom in the midsole, the drop-in midsole, and like a lot of people would like these more. But I mean, it's still a good shoe, just like a little lackluster as far as a Protro and like what they could have done. So I think there's like missed opportunity. But I can't complain. A Kobe dub, and this is number 6. Moving on to number 5. So this shoe is a lot of nostalgia for me. So it's definitely one of my grails that I already have. So I have the 2016 pair of the Space Jams. These are the Space Jam Lows. So in general, low tops are a lot more easier to rock and wear. So I was like, oh shoot, they're dropping some lows. I want some lows. So these are actually also DS. I debated like, should I play in these? Like full length Air is pretty nice. My brother says playing in 11s are pretty nice. I don't know if I'll actually do that, but maybe since I have the high top pair already. But yeah, super clean colorway. 11s, one of my favorite Jordans, and happy to have this in rotation. But that is number 5. All right, moving on to the top 4. This one I actually didn't purchase. It was a gift from my friends. They are the New Balance 990s, kind of like dad shoe. And honestly, I probably would have never bought New Balances myself, so I'm happy that like it went out of my natural lane to try these out. And I actually really like them. So they're super comfortable, very lightweight. I'm in my dad era now, so it fits my vibe now. And yeah, really happy with this. I don't know if I'll buy any more New Balances, but maybe if I'm looking for some like off-court comfort wear, I will definitely consider them. But in general, I've been going towards Jordans lately as far as my off-court wear. But for a dad shoe that's super comfortable and easy to rock, the New Balance 990s take the number 4 spot for me. All right, the top 3, all from the same line, so you probably already know. But at number 3, I'm gonna go with the X-Ray Procho Kobe 5s. I didn't hit on sneakers or Nike, but I did win a raffle, which I had to drive to Sacramento for, which my wife wasn't too happy about, but nonetheless, got them for retail, and I really like the 5s performance-wise. This is a very loud-ish colorway. Sometimes when I go in my office and the lights are off, these will be glowing in the corner, and it's kind of cool and a little eerie, but super happy with the performance of these. The one downside for these, of course, is the durability. So this upper isn't the most durable. So like once you wear them a lot, this tends to rip. So my OG pair, which I had in the draft day colorway, those ripped, and a lot of my friends' Kobe 5s ripped. My brother's Kobe 5s ripped. So I still plan to wear these a lot, and I do enjoy them. So these are the number 3 spots. All right, another Kobe. Boom, the Nike Kobe 4 Prochos in the girl dad colorway. So this is my first year being a parent, and I am a girl dad. So this has a lot more sentimental value to me. I'll probably take the 5s performance-wise over the 4s, but this upper is very comfortable, a very clean colorway. The outsole is translucent. I wore these at 9-man, and there's a lot of different hits that you can find in these, like the girl dad on the inside of the tongue. But man, first year of being a parent, shout out to all the parents out there, because it is not an easy job, but it's been so much fun, and it's been great watching her grow and develop and all these memories that we're creating. So more of a sentimental spot for me for the number 2 spots, but very happy to be able to have a pair of these. All right, the last shoe, number 1 on the list for me, is the Kobe Procho 6 in the Italian camo colorway. So, I mean, not much to say here. Very clean colorway. Not super loud since it's mostly dark colors on this, but my favorite performing shoe of all time. It is like the most worn shoe in the NBA, and there are going to be a handful of drops in 2025. So love the performance of these. They do take some breaking in as far as the upper and the outsole actually. So I remember my first few wears, the traction is kind of sharp. So you definitely need a break in the traction before you get a solid grip. But overall, still my favorite shoe of all time. And this is what the main shoe I'm going to be going for in 2025. Probably not that surprising to you. So I have 2 Jordans, 4 pairs of Kobe's, a New Balance, and 1 pair of Nikes, which is the Air Max. So that's my list. Let me know if you think I got it wrong. It was kind of hard to pick some of them because you're weighing different things. Some are casual shoes, some are on-court shoes. But for 2025, I mean, I'm probably going to try to reel it back a little bit and buy less shoes. I have a bet with my friend to see who buys less shoes. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to not be going for shoes. So, Year of the Mamba shoes, Kobe 5s coming out. And there's a handful of Kobe 6. I'm definitely going to go for the Kobe 6 Procho All-Stars in the white colorway, which has the stars on the upper. So that's probably the shoe that I am most excited about performance-wise. And then they also have the orange pair coming out for Kobe 6s, as far as a couple others. The Draft Day 5s, that was like my first, that was actually my first Kobe, was the Kobe 5 Draft Days. So maybe I'll go for those. I have 2 pairs of 5s right now, so I don't need another pair. And as far as Jordans, white cement 4s would be dope. And then maybe the band ones, but I don't know if I want a high top, but we'll see. So I'll go for 6s. Everything else TBD. But I hope all of you have a good year, whether that's sneakers or not. But thanks for watching. It's been a while since I dropped the video, but I'm not sure if we're back, but decided I might as well do a roundup of my 2024 pickups. And yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.